My name is Nikki Hill. I grew up here in Guntersville, and I'm Pat Upton's daughter.
And I'm Lynn Upton. I'm not from Guntersville. I'm from Toronto and then LA and then here. And I'm married to Pat for 47 years. And that's my connection.
My name is Jennifer Bearden. I'm Pat's daughter, and I grew up here in Guntersville, and this is the Queen and my sister. What I remember about Rick is based on my dad's relationship with him at the time when I was a child. I didn't know anything about him that much, about the Ozzie and Harriet and all of those things. I didn't grow up during that time. So what I knew of him was with my dad traveling, and I knew he was a special musician. I thought he was great. I thought he was really handsome. I was only 11 at the time he came here, but I was old enough to know a handsome man when I saw one. And I was like,
He came to the house, he and Helen, his fiance, came to the house before they left to see the kids and to write an autograph, give him an autograph picture. Yeah, I mean, that's so thoughtful. It's just precious. Yeah.
And he smelled good.
He was
I
pretty.
was only 8, so I wish I knew what kind of cologne that was. But
Yeah.
he smelled really good. That's all I remember about him. So he was sweet. Yeah, very sweet. Yeah, we knew as, reruns. We didn't grow up watching it. I don't even know that it was played regularly at that stage in our childhood, but I do remember seeing it. And we probably only watched it because of Rick. Yeah. Because we knew Rick. Yeah. I thought it was so cool because we knew that man. Yeah. Yeah. And also what we knew about his kids, because they were also in the business. I think they were a connection for us.
They were absolutely crazy about the boys. And they were precious. They called when they were playing Huntsville and invited the girls.
Yeah.
And it was like total scramble. You've never seen kids move so quick in your life.
Yeah, I'm the one that answered the phone, I remember, and I freaked out.
I think it was Matthew. It was Matthew. No, Gunner. It was Gunner.
Yeah. Yeah. We were big fans of theirs too. I don't remember knowing when he was coming. I just remember him being at our house and me just kind of being, awestruck. He was so handsome and just such a nice, humble man.
Yep.
And I just remember being very impressed and staring and trying not to let him catch me. Staring at him. And at that time, my dad's friend, Bobby Neal, who was also in the band, he came as well. They were there together, and we love Bobby. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah, he was.
Still calls my dad a special guy. And I just know that it was sold out. It was a packed show. I know a lot of my friends' parents that were there. A lot of people we know still talk about it today. I meet people all the time that, oh my gosh, I was there, or I used to be at PJ's every weekend, and Rick came to town, and it was awesome. I also get this, so we didn't get to go, and we really wanted to make that show, but I know.
But he came to see them anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you all know the story about the book?
You remember it? I don't. I do. I remember the way I remember it going was that it smelled in here. Nobody could figure out what was going on. And then they found the snake in the amp. But my version that I heard, I thought he was electrocuted. I don't know.
No, it froze in flight and it thawed out on stage.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a girl that was going to interview, and it didn't work out that she could. But she was babysitting my dad's business partner's child. And I guess my dad's business partner was also a real estate agent. And when Rick was in town, he fell in love with it, pursued it. Oh, that's so beautiful, and was interested in looking at property here. So when he realized they had to go and he didn't have time, he had made an appointment to meet with John Brannell, my dad's business partner at the time, to look at some property here. And he couldn't go. So he called to let them know he wasn't going to make it, that he had to get out of town. And the babysitter answered the phone to have to relay the message and was like, oh my gosh. So that's the newest story I've heard. The sad part is the relationship that he had and the relationships that he some of his band members had with my dad, and how it broke his heart. It did. He was devastated. So I feel like the biggest impact was almost the sadness and the loss. You know, you almost forget about the excitement of the tragedy. My dad didn't cry a lot. And I remember 2 times in my life that I've seen him cry.
Yeah.
And that was
But fun.
one I look at for the most.
Hopefully, how he truly was, that he was a humble, sweet, talented guy who loved his kids. And that's the part of it. And you think of, all the band members too, and their families, and Helen's family, and Rick's boys. Yeah, it was a lot to take in. And we just remember them all just really, really talented and sweet people.